over and over and over again. But, you know, think of a really well thought out question. Feel free to ask it. Harvey is joining, I think, in a minute. And yeah, we will be answering them. So I did see Ops on the Tic Tac box. It haunts my nightmares. Do you have PO box? Yes, we do. The PO box is Max and Harvey PO box 1272 GU477GY. It's in our bio. If you want to have a look and or send anything. Favourite podcast you did? Right. I'm going to have a look because I just can't remember all like 20-something episodes we've done. So I'm going to have a quick look on YouTube. Just give me 1 second, everyone. I am hoping Harvey will join me in a second as well. Okay, so gone to 13 again on YouTube. If you're not subscribed, go subscribe. It's where the best podcast on YouTube is. Depending on how you feel about podcasts. And yeah. My favourite one that's gone up so far, I mean, it's definitely going to be a later one because, you know, it's been getting better as we've progressed onwards. Really did love the Eevee one, to be fair. I thought, yeah, I think my favourite one is probably the Tilly had a panic attack one, just because we opened up a bit more, talked about things we haven't really talked about, just because we prefer keeping that type of stuff to ourselves normally, but because we've got a podcast now, it's like, hey, might as well, you know, talk about these types of topics and let people know how we're really feeling and getting on with day-to-day life. I actually had a very minor one the other day, but it wasn't for a minor reason, and I think I might talk about the reason. I won't really bring up the panic attack because it's pointless. It caused me to really, really stress out. But something happened to me recently that is just ridiculous. But I'm going to save that for the podcast, I'm afraid, because it is actually quite interesting. Danny, I can see you. I see you're in here. My friend Danny that was here earlier. I see you stalking. Right. What other questions have we got? Yeah, there she is. Hola. Oh, Christ, they're coming in too quick. I really struggle sometimes. Do you know how to help someone who is having a seizure? So, I'm not about to, claim that I'm any sort of pro at this. I'm not medically trained. You know, all the experience I have is from having a friend that consistently has seizures. And the first thing I can say is the best thing you can do, first and foremost, is to not panic. Because at the end of the day, if they're having a seizure and you start making all this commotion about it, it's not going to help in any way. So the best thing to do first, if this is something you guys actually want to know, I mean, stop me if you don't, I'll try and keep it as short as possible. It is important, is to get them in as comfortable a position as they can be. So whether that's, you know, sitting down somewhere, or if they're outside, take them inside if you can. And then, yeah, realistically, all you can do is either, if they're on medication to help with the seizures, give them said medication, and then just comfort as much as you can until it calms down. Because realistically, if, like I said, if a seizure's going to happen, it's going to happen. There's really, you can't just do some magic tapping on their head and make it stop. It's shit, but it is what it is. My dog has epilepsy. I'm so sorry to hear that. Hopefully they don't go to a rave anytime soon. Would you guys ever do a meet and greet? Yeah, man. We used to do them all the time. Mostly on tours, which evidently don't happen as frequently anymore, I'm afraid. Gift lit up. What does that mean? Thank you, Amy. I don't... Okay. Yeah, we used to do meet and greets all the time. But they are much more rare now. Just because I feel like the whole, though a lot of people, you know, do still like that thing, I think doing like random meet and greets just for the sake of it is like a bit weird. I think it's fine, like if it's paired with a tour kind of thing, but I don't know. It doesn't sit right with me if there's no like real reason to have one. So if and when we do our next tour, which, you know, there will be one in future, I'm just not gonna say when because I do not know. Yeah, we will absolutely do meet and greets again for our tours because people love them. The only thing I will say is, don't get me wrong, like our tickets in the past, they've taken time to sell out for the shows. Like it doesn't sell out instantly. The meet and greets, however, are gone within the first couple days. Like it's ridiculous because realistically there's only a certain amount of people you can actually fit into a meet and greet. I mean, if you were to sort of have a slot of, I think what we usually cap it at, and someone correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know if you guys even know this, but I think it's around 150 people. And that genuinely can take around 2 hours, 2.5 at worst, I would say. And like that's a lot of time, especially considering, you know, we're talking to every single person and we're about to do a live performance. So we really do try and meet as many people as we can. And a lot of people have been upset in the past because they've not been able to get meet and greets for our shows and stuff. And we're like, we literally just can't fit that many in. It's ridiculous. I mean, some other people that do tours, they'll do a meet and greet for like, I don't know, 30 people. Some people will just sell like a pre-show VIP experience or whatever, where you can sort of see them do sound checks and stuff and just sort of interact with them on stage before the show, which I also think is great. We sort of did that same, but we paired that with the meet and greet because, you know, don't want people to feel like they're being ripped off, because realistically I don't know why so many people want to meet me, so I'd rather give them like a load of behind the scenes looks at things as well, and then you feel like you're actually getting sort of bang for your buck, if you know what I mean. But yeah, that's all I have to say really on the meet and greet stuff right now. What's your weirdest fan experience? Weirdest. I don't know what the weirdest is. There's a few properly weird ones, but I'm trying to think, because honestly, my brain just sometimes doesn't function. And I forget like really standout stuff. I'm just making sure. There's a few that are on the mind, but I'm sure there's like weirder ones than what I've got. Give me a second. Weirdest fan experience. I don't know, I'm trying to think if there was like something I've been doing and didn't expect to see a fan. Nah, I'm just gonna go with the obvious. I think we've, you know, said it a few times, but there was a this isn't weird though. Sorry, I'm really like waffling now because I want it to be a good answer. Okay, I will go with the one where we were doing Slimefest, and a woman came around with 2 kids doing a Q&A, by the way.
Who are you talking to?
The live stream. A woman came with 2 kids to our table that we were eating at, and...
Oh, this story?
Yeah, I know. They said weirdest fan experience. Can you think of anything weirder than that before I go into that?
Well, there's the New York one.
Yeah, but even you... Who were you saying that to the other day? Was that on something, or... I swear that was on the podcast.
Yeah, it might have been on the podcast.
So save that.
Yeah, it was on the podcast.
Is there anything else?
I mean, yeah. They're all a bunch of weirdos.
Yeah, facts.
I'm trying to think anything that stands out. I don't know. Everything to me is just a bit like, unless someone's like horrifically rude or like.
Which this one was, so I will just say it as quickly as I can. This woman came round to our table that we were about to eat at. Our food was sort of on its way, a server had told us. And she came around with 2 kids and went, "Can my kids have a picture with you?" And we were like, yeah, okay, we're going to have to make it really quick because our food's about to come. And she was like, "Oh, okay, great." And then all these kids come round the corner, and there was probably about 8 to 10 of them, and we were like, "Whoa, hang on a minute. You had 2 kids a second ago." And they were like, yeah, but can we get individual pictures with all of them? We were like, "Okay, no, we can do one big group picture, but we don't have time to do individual pictures with all of them."
It was a classic thing as well, where we had food.
As that had happened, the food was literally placed on our table, so we were like, "Let's do this quick, let's get one big group picture, and then we can eat, and everyone's happy."
But we've had a rule since we were like 14, 15 maybe, that we wouldn't do pictures if we were at dinner, just because we're more than happy to take pictures with anyone, anytime, bar this one instance, purely because it's like, we basically had a situation where we were at a Red Lobster of all places, and for whatever reason, it must have just been because Musical.ly was really big at the time. There was one kid who noticed us, and like they came to our table with their parent and were like, "Hey, can we have a picture?" And we were like, yeah, okay, cool. Like, we were flattered. This was back when we were really young, and this was all really weird, and still is really weird, but. So back then we had no idea what was going on. We were like, of course, yeah, oh my god, that's crazy. We were a little bit like nervous and awkward about it as well. And it somehow set off like a bunch of kids round the restaurant that like, I guess, clocked onto what was happening because it was maybe a bit of a scene, I don't know. And we genuinely took so long to get through everyone who wanted pictures that by the time we got back to our food, it was cold. And then we spoke to one of the staff who'd basically watched it all happen and kind of went, "Is there any way we can like get the food redone? We feel really bad, but you know, it's just, we didn't really plan that." And they just were like, "Nah." Basically, it was just like, "Yeah, no, we're not doing that."
Our meal was ruined.
Yeah.
We would like to eat sometimes. But what I was going to say is that woman started throwing a hissy fit that we wouldn't take individual pictures with all of her children, which there were about 10 of. And we were like, well, that's just a bit ridiculous. To which point our manager that was sat with us then stepped in and was like, "Can you please just leave us alone for now? Like, the boys have taken a picture." I think we did do the group picture in the end, but then she was like,
much nicer than that as well.
Yeah, it probably was. She basically tried to shoo them away, and then the woman, as she was walking away, turned around and said, "Guess I won't be voting for you guys on X Factor then." And we were like, "Cool. Thanks for that." After,
and I know you've told this story, because every time I
favour.
always say maybe we wouldn't have come second.
Yeah.
If we'd have just got her vote.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, you live and you learn.
Right. New question.
Oh, someone asked who's smarter out of the two of us. I liked that question.
Smarter.
Thanks, Alex.
Academically,
don't bother trying to fine tune it, Max.
it's me. And then street smarts, it's absolutely me. But yeah, no, academics does have to go to Harvey. But I think I have quite a few people that would back me on my street smarts.
There are certain things you're better with.
Oh yeah.
I'll
Okay.
agree with that.
Okay.
That doesn't make you smarter.
Oh, okay.
That's not. You're not smart.
You say whatever you want to say, Harvey.
Yeah.
New question.
Who's your favourite sibling?
Oh, we've answered that so many times. Stop fucking reading that.
Well, the people want to know.
Well, they need a better question.
My favourite sibling is Duffel.
Yep, same. Did you see... Someone asked, did you see Wicked today? Did you say you were going to see Wicked today?
I might have mentioned it last night that I was going to try and see Wicked today. No, I was busy. I also left it so late to eat, and then I was just like, I value food over Cynthia or Evo. Sorry. Sorry, everyone.
Did you see who won I'm a Celeb? Yes, I did in fact see who won I'm a Celeb. I actually felt that
She broke the thing. The scepter.
Yeah, I saw that. I felt that the final episode was a little underwhelming.
It was.
I really liked the Cyclone episode, but that's always good, so it's like, you know. But it wasn't what it has been in the past, for sure. It was a bit of a letdown, and I know they tried something new, but didn't really work, in my opinion. But it is what it is. Still a good show. Who did you want to win? I did want the Reverend to win, but, you know, it is what it
Grace.
is.
GK Barry.
Yeah, Grace would have been fun as well. She would have lapped that shit up, Jesus Christ. Well, I mean, have you seen she's doing a UK tour?
Yeah, so's Oti.
What's Oti doing?
Dancing. She's a dancer.
Well, yeah, no, I know.
A very good one at that.
I'm aware of that, but is it like an I'm a Celeb inspired thing?
No, you know how like
just...
you get shows all the time where it's like this guy who used to be a pro dancer on Strictly is now doing shows.
Right,
okay.
that?
Do you know what I mean? I don't know. I've never been to one of the shows, so I don't know what it looks like.
Grace is specifically jungle themed.
Well, it's the podcast, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I know it is. It is for Saving Grace, I think.
Because Oti also did a jungle-esque press shoot. Look at Oti's press shots that she did for it. They're all going for the same thing. Do you know what I mean? Like oh wait, where's the slide?
That doesn't look.
No.
Oti.
No. Where is it? There's this. Look, they put like leaves.
Oh, okay.
They put leaves.
Yeah, I suppose.
Maybe those leaves are added in post. I think maybe they just did that after they did the press shoot. Yeah, never mind. I don't know. She's in sand by the looks of it. I love how we're going in such great detail about
They're
this.
saying we want the Would You Rathers back.
I don't care.
I think I'm going to bring them back. And there's nothing you can do about it. How about them apples?
My top artist on Spotify rap was 21 Pilots.
Mine, I have already forgot. Why have I already forgotten mine?
It was Masterpiece.
It was. Yeah. Which I didn't really expect.
It's because you don't listen to enough music like intently.
No.
That's the problem, is that you don't get fixated on something.
No.
You just Max is like, and next.
Yeah.
Always. Just permanent next for Max.
Well, I cycle through. I want to know what everyone's doing.
Which is in some cases it's not a bad thing, but in other cases it's like you'll never truly be able to tell someone like what your favourite song is, or even what your favourite like genre is, because I bet that changes.
Someone's just putting age just on its own. Respect.
We did it on the podcast. 68.
Yeah. Apparently we're 68. If you want the real age, we're 21, and we're almost 22.
That's so weird that I got the same video twice, so now it's just playing twice. I don't like that. It's like, why am I seeing it multiple times? Stop trying to... I think my phone's been listening to me say Wicked.
The same person is now putting birthday. Thank you for your question.
I mean, they're getting answered, so
yeah, big up Odell. I like Odell's... I don't like how much they're spamming, but I respect the graft. Birthday is on the 31st.
Did everyone
December.
see we went and fed some penguins?
Yeah, has everyone seen the penguin video? There's more videos to come of our Bird World trip. We had a lot of fun there. Yeah, boy.
I need to edit the cover because it's crap.
It's a bit dark.
Yeah, I re-edited it, but I sort of changed it too late, like a moron.
All right, Odell, you got to chill now. He's just put name. It's up there, you div. Just click on the profile. No, Adele knows what they're doing.
Yeah, Adele's...
I actually don't know what gender Adele is, but...
you can assume... No, actually, maybe you can't.
You can't. You can never assume. Thank you, Ellie.
There it is.
What's your favourite show? I'm watching Demon Slayer at the moment. And I wouldn't say... And I wouldn't say
got a bunch of friends who like want to do something. So I was like, oh, okay. So yeah, we're gonna have a Christmas dinner with the boys.
Christmas dinner with the boys, and then a family one early because Paul's going to Australia.
Paul's going to be in Australia.
We're doing Christmas early this year.
If you've got any Australian fans, try hunt down Paul.
Yeah,
we'll send you his address to make
Paul
it
and
easier.
Joe.
Like what's he going to do? He can't stop us. He's
go. Honestly, go find Paul and rob him.
Yeah, we'll actually tell you the PIN number to his credit card if you get hold of it.
Just go rob Paul. Yeah. If you're in Australia. Thanks, Ellie and Amelia. What's your favourite Christmas film?
Someone just said, I will, I promise. That felt like oddly sinister.
My favourite Christmas film is the first Purge. Not the first film, the fourth one.
Oh.
Do you know who Marcus and Martinus is? Of course we do.
Who?
We almost shut up. We almost... No, we didn't. We didn't grow up with them, but like we some of our growing up was.
We're
done.
rivals.
So we're not rivals. They're doing their thing over in the Scandi countries. We might rival them at some point if our music ever gets out there. But yeah, they're lovely guys.
They are just nice guys.
Performed on a few different things with them, and yeah, they're just so sort of warm to new people. I've seen it with them with other people.
They also did a fantastic job on Eurovision. I thought they should have had a lot more. Yeah. Their especially their like staging was really clever.
Yeah,
I thought that.
I don't think they were marketed well enough.
Mm-mm.
I don't think there was much of like a story to connect with them.
But it's almost harder sometimes unless the actors like got a song that is just mind blowing. Usually people fall for the more sort of like, you know, jovial, fun people that are like not trying to be a serious artist but are just there for the shits and giggles almost. I mean,
but then there's Sam Ryder, and Sam
was
was taking it pretty damn seriously. I know.
So, but that's the thing. He just interviewed really well as well. So
yeah,
like people liked him.
What was that? Okay.
Have you got a Christmas tree up? Yes, we have. We've got our Christmas tree up. It's terrible. You'll never see it because it looks like shit. But it's there. Thanks, Sadie, for sharing the live. Again, who's that to?
Favourite collab? Is that like with a person or with a like company or something? Let's go with person for now. Favourite collab.
We've
not really done that.
Is it still? Wait, where was I? It's Clara's birthday, so happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Clara.
If it happened last night,
paintballing
like today.
Campaign. Again, with this advertising.
Well, that's cool though. I haven't heard from them in a while. Maybe we should get in touch.
Yeah. I'm still livid though that TikTok are just allowed to promote shit.
How big are Delta Force? Oh, sorry everyone, by the way. I ate a lot of food earlier.
It'll be a regional thing.
And I'm currently reaping the consequences of that.
Favourite collab?
What did you say to me?
Favourite collab?
I wasn't listening.
Doesn't matter. Favourite collab?
It was about Delta Force.
Doesn't matter. Right. Favourite collab?
That we've done.
Yeah.
Oh, that's tough. That's actually tough.
We like silly ones.
We've always said this. We don't collab with people for the sake of collabing. I think that's maybe happened like thrice. If that, do you know what I mean? Where we
don't like thrice.
Well, where we've met with someone to film with them.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, he's right. Most of the time when we film with people, it is literally just because we are hanging out as friends and then go, should we just film it?
Like to be fair, technically there was that one time when we did meet with Joe Tasker to film. Yeah, but again, we were already friends with Joe. Yeah, so it's like So that's the thing, is that everyone that we collab with, we like a lot. Fun
because that's the thing. Even the one we did with Kylie Cantrell, it was a bit of a weird one.
Oh yeah,
I didn't like the vibe of that one, but we love Kylie. She's such a nice girl. It was more that there was sort of a label orchestrating.
Oh my god, I've got a ship I can build.
They did it a bit weirdly, but like I say, Kylie was lovely, and we actually, you know, had a decent enough time.
No, but exactly, and that's the thing, is that Kylie's brilliant, so it was just, you know, effortless. But
I'm trying
otherwise, it would have been tough. What? You know who the worst is? Evie.
Yeah, definitely Evie.
Cannot stand her.
Rubbish.
She's terrible on camera.
Even the Jared Leto one was slightly better. God, that was awful.
That wasn't great.
It was not good.
Like, we had a very limited amount of time to come up with something.
I'm not gonna lie, right? So when that was pitched to us,
let's maybe not go into too much.
No, I don't care. I literally don't care. What for who?
Oh my god, it's got a book of other things you can build with it. I can build things with these pieces.
Okay. Yeah, no, I mean, maybe I'll share that for the podcast. Maybe I'm slightly oversharing on a live stream here, but yeah, it was an interesting.
But this is the thing: is that he was lovely.
He was
no problem with him specifically.
He actually was fine.
It was just the time that we had to.
The way it was done.
Put something together. Yeah,
it was awful.
Yeah, and the way it was done, because I'm a nervous wreck when I want to be, and it was like really intimidating.
It felt like a Shark Tank pitch.
It was intimidating for no reason. But you know, these things happen. I think this is the best solution.
They really want you to do the Peppa Pig Lego as well.
Yeah, I don't know where that is.
That's not in here anymore, but I did give it to you. I just wanted to...
You gave it to me? I might need to do this on the table.
Oh, actually, maybe I didn't give it to you, but I did put it inside.
Do you guys mind if I sit back there and do the Lego on the table? Oh, I need that.
Well, I mean, I'm probably only going to be live for another 15 minutes, so...
I'll keep it going.
Mum's back early. She was meant to be out till 11. Get resources from having nothing. But I just also... At that point, unless you already have the resources, it's sort of like, why would you punish yourself with the stress of that to then just potentially be eaten? It's like, just accept your fate at that point. However, if I'm, you know, furnished with weapons...
You just described yourself as furnished.
Well, yeah, I would be furnished with the weapons.
Yeah. It's sort of like, what's the give inanimate objects characteristics? What's the English term for that? It's a thing.
Yeah, I can't remember.
You did that, but with yourself.
Yeah, I don't. With weapons, couple years.
Did anyone say
it's personification?
Personification. Is it personification? Yeah, of course it
is. It is, yeah, it's really simple.
I was literally about to say, did someone say what it was? Because I wanted to know, but I couldn't be bothered to like keep thinking.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for correcting Harvey.
I didn't get corrected. I asked what the thing was. That's different.
Yeah, whatever.
I didn't say I knew.
Yeah, whatever.
Listen, I'm the first person to say I've got no idea what that is.
Hey, so a lot of you guys are saying, go on, I'm a celeb. Realistically, if you want that to happen, you gotta go on Ant and Dec's Instagram and pester them. Apparently, that's the only way to, to make it happen.
You heard it here, folks. But don't clip this. Don't let them know we told you to do that.
I'm pretty sure that's what happened with Grace. I think a bunch of her followers were like, "Get Grace on, and they were like, "Who's Grace or GK or whatever?"
No, she was already in that stratosphere. I get the maybe.
I saw a video of them saying, "Who's that?"
Yeah. Oh, you mean ages ago?
Yeah,
maybe Ant and Dec might have been like, oh, who's that?
No, yeah. Oh, no, of course it'd have been on the casting directors, yeah.
Yeah.
Ant and Dec aren't chronically online.
Well, have you asked? Do you know? Do you know them well? Where is this piece?
I actually kind of do, from Callum.
Right, okay.
Because, weirdly enough, everyone actually are... No, okay. Thank you for stopping me. Do you have a book? We do have a book. I don't think... Good luck finding it anymore. I don't think it's sold anywhere except maybe eBay.
Well, it did sell in like Waterstones before it.
Well, yeah, but it's not there now
for sure
because that was like 7 years.
You could probably find it in the British Library, apparently there's a copy of every single book.
I would really love it if our book is in the British Library.
It is. It's just in like some underground archive where no one will touch it for eons.
I just can't believe that they have one of every book.
Yeah, I want to see.
Is it every British book?
No, well, maybe
it can't be every book.
Well, I don't know though.
There's no way it could be every book. That would you could probably cover the entire span of the United Kingdom.
I don't know. I think it might be every book.
Every book ever.
It's possible.
Can anyone fact check that for us? Right. I don't like this account. How do I block?
What's going on? Can you tell me, or is it not worth it?
Yeah, it's not really worth it right now.
Alright.
It's a spam thing.
Oh, boring. Boo. You're not even getting kicked out for a fun reason. That's like double sucks.
Yeah, that'll do.
What did you do?
Oh, I
banished them to the shadow realms.
I reported hate crime or something.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that sounds responsible.
Can you also block me, says Sadie. Sure. What, the book's on Amazon? Really? Harvey? Check.
I'm building Lego. Is it?
The British Book Institute, whatever you want to call it, is English books.
Okay. Still, there's a lot of those.
There is a lot, yeah, but I can fathom that more. If you think about how many books have been released in the US.
But it's only
my God.
But it's only one of each book.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, still a lot.
Doesn't matter.
Still a lot. It's full. Oh, I guess, yeah, you can buy it.
Royalties!
But apparently there's only one left in stock.
Oh, no way.
Now that might be a tactic.
We'll get a whole 5p.
Yeah, probably. I also saw when I typed Max and Harvey, because I've never typed Max and Harvey into Amazon, weirdly, there's a lot of other things that come up, like celebrity cutouts.
There's a bunch of people getting it. There's a lot of people that want the book.
Can I just say, I mean...
Best of luck to you all, whoever wants the final copy of the book.
It'll be fun for people who want to know what we were like when we were 14, but most of it is not true now. Yeah. So it's have fun with that, but it's basically just an egomaniac, self-indulgent explosion on pages.
Make sure you don't buy a fake version, because that would just be sad.
Well, I mean, does it matter?
Well, it doesn't.
Get a product.
Yeah, it doesn't, because you're not going to be pleased if it's a fake version. I don't even know how they do that, to be honest. But what happens if I buy all of them and send them to you? We will keep them and use them as cryptocurrency somehow. Just a smart guy. Thanks so much for following, everyone, by the way. If you're not already following, really do appreciate it. And tapping is clapping. We're almost at 100k likes, so do we have any more questions before I leave? Goal for 2025. Wait, did someone just say the book's sold out? Harvey, do you want to check it again? So it's already sold out. Quickest book release sale ever!
Isn't it crazy how warm the insides of our bodies are?
Yes. Someone said goals for 2025. I would like to write a lot more music, get better at producing, and...
It still says it's available.
Oh, okay.
Well, I haven't tried to actually buy it. Maybe when you add it to basket, it goes, no. Oh, wait, it wouldn't let me add it to basket.
And then also, I would like to try and release some sort of more DJ-type tracks, and potentially even get on some festival lineups. That would be ideal. But I think that'll still be quite tricky for me, unfortunately, because I'm still quite young. But I will go to Pioneer and I will have them train me even more. How about that? Is Jenna Rain on your next podcast? Heck yeah, she is. And it's a brilliant one as well. I really, really enjoyed filming that one. It was rather funny. We did basically just bully Jenna the whole time. I felt really bad.
Max's intro was diabolical.
Yeah.
I actually couldn't believe you said
it. Wasn't even premeditated, by the way.
It was just on
the
you just
on
went,
the brain, on the dome.
Right.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm not the one that might get smoked from Rick, so
I think Rick will see the funny side of it.
I'm sure he won't. No, he probably will.
Well,
but
Rick Rain.
Rick Rain. You'll understand that.
How was meeting Sharky from Beta Squad? I think I've met him twice. He's a nice guy.
Life-changing.
Yeah, he's quite quiet. Like he really doesn't say much. We've spoken a few times on the pitch and a few times in the changing room. Like I really don't know. I don't know him that well. I'm not going to lie to you. There's a lot of the lads that I know a lot better from that sort of football squad. Someone said, "Where is the bit of your eyebrow?"
Yeah, where have you put it?
Where are you keeping it?
Show us.
Sadie asked, "What do the inside of your eyelids look like?"
Show them.
You
can't show him your eyebrow. You might as well give him something.
You should have a look at the inside of your eyelids, and it's probably similar.
No, Sadie's got it.
Dream guest on your podcast, probably my ex. You don't get that.
Oh, Jojo Siwa.
Indeed.
Yes,
indeed.
The pin took a second to drop. What was I going to say?
No, a lot of people I don't think got that.
Like,
some people are like, what? Oh, what? Yeah, no, I didn't mean that.
No, it's the Jojo Siwa joke about how she said she'd have her ex on her podcast. What I was going to say in response to that was that we don't really have guests for the sake of having guests. So actually my dream guest, I've done this wrong. Yeah, unless we got someone that was just like basically, not even life-changing, but like we couldn't say no almost. We'll have them on. But ultimately we always make decisions based on the podcast, not based on like what we want to do. So if it's good for the podcast, it might happen.
Mm-hmm.
That I've had one idea that I've mentioned to Max before of a guest that I'd want to have on the podcast.
Yeah, no.
Are you not convinced?
No.
I'm convinced.
No.
Obviously. I think it'd be a really good idea.
No, I don't think so.
Alright, well, I think it would.
Okay.
So I'll make it happen.
No, please don't.
Everyone's going to think now, like, every guest from now on could have been the one that you were like, absolutely not.
Yeah, and you'll never know. What's the weirdest thing you've experienced while DJing? There is a answer to this. Actually, I've got two. There was one, it's weird and funny, and I really enjoyed it. And I love people like this as well, because it always just gets the rest of the like crowd's comfortability up to a 10 when a lot of people are really nervous in a club. They don't know what to do with themselves. As long as there's one guy that does not give a shit about his, appearance or how he's perceived and just goes for it, everyone starts getting into it. And there was this one guy when I was doing ministry a couple weeks ago that just was like hyping me the fuck up from the crowd, and he was just like, and it wasn't even like arrogant screaming at me. It was actually helpful in a way, because I'd do like a transition or just something cool with the decks, and he'd go, "Oh yeah!" And I was like, "Fuck yeah, I love this guy." He was so funny. But then the properly weirdest thing is at ministry again. There was this over 16s rave, and I'll keep this as brief as I can, because obviously I don't want, TikTok clocking on, but the amount of sixed on drugs was beyond me.
Well, that was quite the jump from... I didn't know what you were going to say, but Jesus.
I couldn't believe it. I genuinely couldn't. Like, they were just chewing their jaws in front of my booth, and I was like, are you okay? Like, it was genuinely quite concerning. But, nothing's gonna stop these kids from getting their sugar packs. They
don't start acting like lingo.
I don't. I said something to avoid saying a drug.
Yes, I know, but now you said that word, so does it matter that you tried to censor it? I think not.
Well, it's not for their sake I'm censoring it, it's for the live stream picking up on words I'm saying.
Your idiocy impresses me.
Okay. Why?
Because you were like, oh, I'm not saying it so that the live stream doesn't clock on. Drug. Like, what? This is so stupid.
Yeah, but you can say
you're
drug.
You're always giving it like you're going, hey, by the way, someone, I'm about to say something that I shouldn't. So it's like alerting the system.
If you say the actual name of the drug, then that's where, because we've had that. We have had that. We got restricted, so...
Oh my god, but it's like you're sort of going, okay, here it comes, I'm about to say a bad thing now, and then the TikTok, like, things, the alarm bells are blaring. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Someone watch this now, stop it the second they say something.
But yeah, it was quite entertaining to see that many kids.
Wait, what have I done?
Off their nut. Don't recommend it. I was actually disheartened at the same time that it was entertaining. I'm not actually condoning that because it's...
Yeah, well, good save.
Thank you.
Stupid fucking idiot.
But yeah. Someone just straight up said Max is way better than Harvey.
That's fine. Whatever. I also know that you're stupid. So
it is what it is.
There's that.
I'm still better. You can
call
me whatever. You can call me whatever name you want.
I didn't mean you're stupid. I meant the person that said it.
Okay.
But you come under a sort of a umbrella.
Right.
Stupid attracts stupid. I'm having a real hard time with this right now. Oh my god. What are you doing? Are you doing anything?
I'm sorting my back out.
Right. You got guests.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. They're all just saying stupid shit.
Okay. Is that how you treat all your guests?
Yeah. It's like, say something worth reading.
Oh, damn.
Idiots.
Max has ruined their career in 30 seconds on a live stream.
Oh, I love you guys. Like, do you want to go?
They're starting fights.
Let's go, hurt my feelings.
Oh my god, I can't get this piece off. Oh.
Someone said, how's your day been?
Good question. It's been great.
Do you know what? For the first time in a while, pretty uneventful actually. Like, pretty much all I did was attempt a bit of a puzzle and go to the gym. I'm quite disappointed in myself as well.
Sounds like a successful day.
It really wasn't.
Oh.
But it's because we don't have Dobby.
Right, you're only productive with Dobby.
Well, no, I'm not only productive with Dobby. Just the amount of music stuff we've been doing, I haven't been able to bring myself to like work in the studio on my own. So I sort of need him to either...
just sit there.
Yeah, no. Well, no, I've not really been in the studio. Like, I was DJing the other day, but that was for prep for the set. But yeah, I need to get back into a rhythm of it. But the problem is when I get back into that rhythm, I struggle to want to then leave the house. it's a bit of a vicious cycle. It's like I either buckle down and do 8 hours straight of making music, or actually do stuff with my day. Yeah. Well, no, that is actually doing stuff with my day. It's just like very different, and you sort of do have to lock in to that and make that be the only thing you do all day. You can't just do half an hour then come back. Then it doesn't. It just doesn't work like that. Is Dobby Scottish?
Yeah.
Sure. What puzzle?
Spreading misinformation.
It's a really jarring puzzle, actually. It's a bunch of squares, probably about, best guess would be like 48 squares of different animals, and like they're all so different that it's really hard to figure out which pieces go where. It's actually quite. So it's a high-level puzzle, that one.
What is the point? You're just making it difficult for no reason. I mean, I guess.
Anywho, I've reached the end of my tether. I think.
I haven't. I'm Lego.
Well, unfortunately for you, this is my phone. So.
Well, aren't you selfish?
Well
then,
yeah. Thanks so much, everyone, for watching. Are you going to carry on?
No, I'll just like finish these last little bits, and then I'll finish the jet or whatever this is. Space shit.
Oh, is Duffel here?
Another time. Oh, well, now we gotta stay.
Well, I might stay for a second.
That's the power of Duffel. Oh god.
No, I don't know if Duffel is here.
Oh, someone like lied to keep you. Is that? You know what? I would respect the absolute shit out of that. That would have been like the most baller play ever if someone lied about Duffel being here just to keep you.
Thank you, Mia.
As they could.
Duffel, can you text me if you're here?
This is exciting.
I might not come through because it's late and I have a do not disturb thing.
Text me.
Are you guys gaslighting us?
He's here.
People are saying he's responding to our comments, you just can't. I genuinely can't see them. So you swear Dobby's here? Is Dobby here as well?
No way.
Dobby, speak up, bitch.
Dobby, I hope you weren't here while we were chatting shit about you.
Were we?
Yeah.
We said he was Scottish.
No, there was the other thing.
What was the other thing?
You know, about, well, I'm not going to say it.
We didn't say anything.
Listen,
you're going to make him feel... Right, well, anywho...
no, you gotta stay for Duffel.
Shut the fuck up. I'm sure I'll be seeing Duffel sometime soon.
You are.
Thanks everyone so much for watching. I am gonna go now and relax in bed. Do you know what? Someone said Duffel on the pod. Don't hate it.
I don't hate it. It would be a bit...
It would be a
random,
bit weird.
But, like, I actually wouldn't be against it. If we can figure out, like, a reason that makes sense to have Duffel on the podcast, I'll be for it.
I'll be.
He won't be here.
No, I know, but, like, even after. For the one after.
I think the ship will have sailed.
Yeah, yeah.
That's like...
What's the next one?
Yeah, I know. I started thinking as well.
Alright, thanks everyone. Well, he's not commenting. Shut up. Right.
He probably is.
Cheers everyone. Duffel, call me. In a bit everyone.